I see what home chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, fellows. And I would say we are now investigating a most frightful modification which breaks and tears apart all the laws of Minecraft, you know.
What?
Yes, indeed, this modification is known as No Cubes by ClickMe, you know.
No cubes? It's not for noobs.
Well, I suppose one might say that, old chap.
No,
Yes.
wait.
What?
There's a cube here.
A cube, old chap?
Yes, it's a cube, isn't it? Mr. Mayor, it's a cube. Yes, it is.
Yes, indeed, fellows. Of course, note, when this modification says no cubes, it doesn't mean that every block is not a cube. It means that the world terrain itself, i.e. the ground, the stuff the world's made up of, is not a cube, you know.
What? The terrain? What do you mean? The ground, the caves,
The
everywhere?
earth, the dirt, the soil, the land itself, terra firma, old chap.
If it's not cubes, what is it?
It's like porridge, old boy, you know, it's, not porridge.
You mean it's round?
It's not, it's
sphere-shaped?
It's not exactly sphere-shaped, but it's not a cube either. You'll have to see it for yourself, then.
What?
It's very unique, you know.
We better go and investigate.
Indeed, anyhow, chaps. Right, now look here. Outside we are here in the village courtyard of sorts. Now, my word, old boy, I'm feeling a bit unsteady here, old chap.
Look, it's no cubes.
Goodness me, hold
No
on,
blocks,
fellows.
as it were.
Steady on, I say. Firstly, we can see that on the grind there is a rather interesting, undulating, wavy, well, it's a construction or form of sorts, if you will. As you can see, the grind is no longer made of solid block surface, but it's actually wavy and bumpy.
My word, yes, and look over here.
Yes.
These hills or whatever they are, look, or little mounds or whatever. It's not blocks, it's sort of smooth.
Exactly. As you can see, there's an interesting cave entrance, which is looking very non-cubey. Here, of course, is a gravel pathway with the bumps and knocks in the road there. And, of course, as Bertie says, the hills over here are actually looking like, well, semi-natural hills for the first time, you know.
Yes, almost like, smooth hills that you would expect to find them, I suppose, outside of Minecraft.
It's very impressive, I say. And what's more, as you can see, although these blocks are actually raised, if there's a grassy surface visible like so, we can ascend without having to jump.
Aha! Well, I wonder what caves look like.
That's a good question. Yes, of course, I have to say first, though, let's try digging into the open world here, fellows, and see if we get blocks underneath, old chap.
Right, yes, good idea.
Right,
Start digging.
I'm a doggy, I'm going to dig for my bone, old boy. Dig, you know, but no, fellows, there you go.
Aha, so when you dig down, look at that. It's not just on the surface, it's right the way down.
It's underneath as well. This is like terraforming in some other game altogether. And you know, buddy, if they do make a Minecraft 2 one day, I think it'll have voxels rather similar to this, whereby the world is a large shape that you can, well, mould to your and craft to your heart's desires, you know.
Voxels? What about fords?
Fords?
Fords and
oh my
things?
goodness me.
Why voxels?
That's the worst part I've ever heard, fellows.
Well, why them?
For those of you watching overseas,
What's wrong with fords?
A Vauxhall in the UK is a brand of car known as the Opel, I think, in America. It's a terrible joke or whatever, but...
I don't know what Ford is because of Henry Ford.
Henry Ford, yes, well, anyway, let's move on, shall we? I don't think we can afford another pun like that, Hellboy.
Oh, don't worry.
But
Maybe
anyway.
not. I don't think this isn't time to talk about cars, is it?
Not really, old chap, so,
Rolling on then.
Rolling on, that's right. Let's get back on the road, shall we?
Yes.
As you can see, fellows, here's a cave of sorts. Now, descending into this cave. Where's Beverly or Anna? We need some torches, I say.
Oh, look at this cave.
Oh, my word.
My word, look at that, a round cave.
It's like a Skyrim cave, old boy.
Yes, it most certainly is. Look at this.
Let's get an orc, shall we? An orc, I say. As you can see, quite appropriate there. Placing torches down will, of course, show us where we're going, but no, indeed, these torches, as you can see, are lighting the way to a very, very strange and cavey shape down here, you know.
My word, look at this round... Well, it's just a round cavern, isn't it?
This reminds me of retro games, like on the N64 in those days, old boy, with the old, the strange sort of, I don't know, the almost angular surfaces to the cave walls and roof there.
Yes, the N64, yes, I remember that.
Like Super Mario 64
yes,
inside...
I used to play it through the bars on my cot.
What are you saying, man? For goodness sakes,
yes.
Inside Jolly Roger Bay, old chap, you know.
Inside what?
Jolly Roger Bay?
Jolly Roger Bay.
Don't you must recognise it, fellows. Tell you do, I say. It's the inside part, underwater, you know.
Yes. Anyway, look, caves around is absolutely
There wasn't
wonderful.
no, it's close enough. But
Look,
anyway,
there's a funny-looking spire, look.
there's a spire, indeed, fellows. I spy a spire, as you can see. Of course, that's actually made up of several blocks, and breaking it away, yes, it crumbles in a natural fashion. That's marvellous, I say.
Doesn't it? Put a torch down.
A torch on the floor, as you can see. Interestingly, torches turn the block beneath them to a flat Minecrafty block. There you go.
They do, yes, I noticed it. Look, and here's another sort of, it's a walkway, look at that.
This walkway, of course, goes further into a mysterious mine. I say, this is looking very good, old chap.
Yes.
Look at that.
The whole, well, it gives a completely new look to this type of dimension. It's rather eerie, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. It's like the secret underground lair of some ghastly mutant worm of some sorts, I say.
Yes, look over here, look at that one there through there.
Yes,
I wonder where
indeed.
it goes. It could go anywhere. Look, it goes into here.
Emeralds, old chap. Marvellous, I say.
Yes, look, and And not blocky emeralds, look at that.
Did you know a rather nice girl dancing here once, old boy? I'm sure she did, I say. Now, also, videos, notice up here that these abandoned mineshaft parts, as before, are made of solid square blocks, just like in the original game.
Yeah.
But their surroundings are, of course, a rocky and rough-hewn cave surface.
They most certainly are. Why don't we go and find one of those winding ravine-type places and see how sort of curvy or around they are?
We shall, old boy, and just look at that. The grass and the dirt and the stone combine to give a very appealing shape to the Minecraft world. This is quite unique.
Yes, most certainly. I like this cave design. Very, very good.
Off we go to the land of biomes, ahoy, old boy.
Oh, yes.
Bertie, I say, we've been in the desert the last 500 years, old boy.
Yes, here we are, having trekked here, parched and just almost dying of thirst.
But there could be scorpions right in the corner, old chap.
Yes, it
and
could be.
There's a huge lake of water over there. Well, yes. Well, anyway.
Yes, I know, but how do you know it's drinkable?
Yes, well, right, as you can see, videos,
Oh,
we
look,
have...
and there's water coming out of the rock over here.
Oh, yes, indeed. You do strike the rock with a stick, old chap.
My goodness me. Oh, yeah, someone has.
There you are, videos. Now, of course, notice we have turned on the shaders here for added oomph to the effect here.
Yes.
And, of course, once more, we have the sandy, dusty dunes of the desert in their bumpy and unblocky form.
Unblocky form. Right, hang on. If we get some of this then, this is building material, is it not?
Lots
If we
of-
break
yes.
it. Ah, yes, we can't get it because we're being creative. I wonder if you can build with it.
Well, of course, this is interesting because sand is a block that falls naturally like so, as you can see. We can build up high, and when it's actually in its falling state, it looks like a solid block.
Right.
But when it's not in its falling state, it forms a column like so.
Ah, so you can build with these blocks then, or curves or things, whatever they are.
Yes, there's an obelisk, old boy.
Yes, it was placed there 100 billion years ago by someone's ideas.
No, it was placed there 5 months ago by the local council, old chap. It's called Modern Art, you know.
Yes, couldn't be more than 10,000 years old.
Let's
That's
knock
not
it-
it, the mounted.
Shall we knock it down, old boy?
Yes, off we go, there
We
we
don't
are.
like modern art round here, thank you.
Oh, yes, no, we don't. No.
Observe, buddy, we're
Yes.
coming into the swamps, you know.
Oh, my word, yes, look at the swamps.
The swampy swamps. Now, I want you in the swamps videos to pay close attention to the border of the water with the grind. As you can see, we have here a very unblocky and quite unnervingly, natural border of sorts. Look at that, old boy.
Yes, and can you build with these as well?
You can build with anything, old chap. Yes, indeed, as you can see, forming interesting angular shapes there.
My goodness me, look at that, yes, indeed. The whole design and the way it looks is completely different. I rather like it.
This really does transform the world even underwater. The effect still takes place, as you can see.
Yes, but what about snow?
The snow. Let's go and try and find the snow.
Go and find the snow.
Yes, here's snow, by the tiger biome, I say.
The snow.
But
is-
there's no tigers in the tiger biome, old boy. Don't get confused, I say.
Tigers, it's always wonder why they call it tiger bone.
Well, as you can see, oh yes, this is very Christmas here. As you
Aye.
can see, the trees here have an angular layer of snow on the top thereof. This really does transform the way the ice biome looks.
It most certainly does. Sharp pieces of ice there that you can always chip off there and put in your fridge.
There's snow, old chap, really. It's like Super Mario 64 once again. It's snow, you know.
Well, it's nearly ice. Snow is nearly ice, isn't it?
Well,
Everyone
no.
knows that. You can call it ice because it really is. It's a few degrees below, and it is.
Water's near the air, a few degrees higher in its air.
Absolute nonsense. It's nowhere near it.
Of course it is,
Of
old
course
boy.
it's not. Water's not air.
Your brain's near the air.
It's only H2O, isn't it, or something?
I think we've shaved him soon, we've had it. Let's move on, shall we?
Ooh.
Right, buddy, we are going to venture into the ghastly depths of the underworld for the next test, you know.
We are to see what the nether looks like. And
Yes.
I've had my flint and steel here ready.
Spark it up, old chap.
I most certainly will. There.
Yes, no,
Whoops! Oh,
not-
hang on, I missed.
No, Martin.
Leave it there. Well, some of the local people might like the nice warm fire. You never know.
The sheep, old chap, really.
There.
Tally over here.
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
my word.
look.
This is looking very eerie with these shaders on, videos, and as you can see, very nethery here.
It most certainly is. We can't see with the shaders on.
We can, of course, see the surface of the netherrack is bendy and, as you can see, not blocky in most cases.
Bendy, professional scientific term.
But, of course, only the best here, old chap. Let's
Yes.
get the shaders off, shall we?
Let's get the shaders off.
We should turn off the shaders, videos, and as you can see, indeed, the netherrack actually has this effect as well. This gives the nether a whole new atmosphere.
It most certainly does. Yes, caves and all sorts of things in here are now this rounded sort of shape. And if you dig, yes, look at that.
You can dig the whole day through, videos, and of course you get once more the angular shape inside your digging trenches. This really does transform the way the game looks. And again, not all blocks, for example, glowstone is not unaffected, and various other blocks are not affected by this, perhaps to preserve the integrity of the game mechanics.
Yes.
And of course, when you're building, of course, your height wouldn't want it to go blocky, would it? No, all angular, old chap. Your height
Yes.
still needs to have some structure to it. But of course, the overall terrain effect here, I think, is very impressive. This is quite a unique idea. You know, old boy,
Yes.
I think Mr. Notch tried this once, old chap.
Did he really?
He did some sort of test, but he scrapped it in the end, I think, old boy. Very interesting, I say.
My goodness me, but I wonder what the end is like.
Let's go and find out.
Oh, yes.
Yes, indeed, next stop, the end, I say.
The end, yes, I see the Yoko statue has been unaffected.
Well, let's just go, shall we?
Yes, let's go.
Goodbye. Right, my elves. Now, as you can see, oh yes, indeed, inside the end, there's not only a bunch of villagers here for no reason at all, I say.
Wait!
But also,
Who's ever seen villagers in the end?
we have our chap. Good day, sir. How are you all?
How can this be? This is impossible, surely.
Well, they're obviously here on some sort of expedition, old chap.
You can't have villagers in the end. It's a surely bug.
No, it's not a bug, old boy. Now, of course, proceeding through this passageway of sorts here, we can see once more a very angular and interesting surface here. This really does... Oh, I say, going down. Watch out, old chap. It's a long way down, you know.
Yes, where are you? I've lost you.
You'll have to fly out of there, I say.
Now,
as you can see, just getting on top of the leather here, once more at the end in this case, yes, the whole surface really has that odd and sort of natural look about it, you know.
Yes, I like it even better.
I like this.
I like this, yes.
This looks nice, I say.
I like it.
Yes, I like indeed, old boy. But of course, as you can see, the obsidian pillars once more are untouched to enable you to see the obsidian from a distance.
Yes, they're untouched. If you dig in a hole there, it's like when you're digging at sand at the seaside. It sort of goes whoop inside.
It goes what?
It sort of whoop, it sort of collapses on itself.
Rup.
Yes, and then a bit of water comes in. You're trying to dig a hole, but more comes in and fills it up. It's very annoying.
Water, old chap. Let's try water, shall we?
Yes, go on, pour some water in.
Yes, well, of course, water acts normally, as you can see there, but I suppose water by its nature is, of course, angular to start with.
Yes, I suppose it is.
You know, it's not a straight block, is it, old boy? It goes on diagonals.
Ah, yes, so it does. Yes.
Scientific wording, I say.
Yes, no.
As you can see then, Hills, particularly with those shaders turned on, this is a very nice enhancement to your Minecraft world. It really does add a very unique and different feel, and I'm sure it's well worth many hours of enjoyment just to experience how the game looks with this changed aspect.
Most certainly. That's challenge and fun, I think.
Indeed, old boy.
Yes,
certainly.
and what's more, I have built Mr. Mayor a wonderful modern art
What?
building or tree called Bertie's Tree. Look at that.
Not more modern art, old chap, surely.
Modern art? Yes, look at that, Mr. Mayor. What do you think? It's absolutely spiffing, isn't it? Oh, is it safe? Of course it's safe, Mr. Mayor.
I don't like this, old chap.
Yes.
What the bloody thing? It's exploding up, old boy. For goodness sakes, what are you doing, I say? The bloody poor mayor's ice, man. What have you run?
The mayor's house? It must have been the structure was too heavy for the village, or they just didn't like the unblocky blocks. This way, Mr. Mayor, evacuate!
Well, at least the scientific aspect proved that it's angular, you know. But,
yes, think of all the excavating you do, Mr. Mayor. Quick, let's go.
Get back at it once you can. We look forward to seeing everyone else in the next exciting, I say. Until then...
Oh, Mr. Mayor said he was going to knock our blocks off.